Welcome to Path to Facts, where mysteries are solved and wonders are revealed. Today we'll delve into a world that's right under our noses, yet still full of surprises.
One first appearance, not in Detective Comics. Batman's debut in the promotional comic book Mayfair, prior to his appearance in Detective Comics number 27, is a little-known fact that has intrigued comic book historians and fans alike. This early version of Batman, while recognizable, had significant differences in both appearance and character from the Batman introduced in Detective Comics. The Mayfair Batman was more of a prototype, an initial concept that allowed creators Bob Kane and Bill Finger to refine their ideas. The story in Mayfair was simplistic, and the art was less sophisticated, reflecting the early stages of comic book art at the time. This version of Batman was part of a larger trend in the 1930s and 1940s where comic book characters often appeared in promotional or giveaway comics before making their official debut in mainstream publications. The rarity of the Mayfair comic book, coupled with its historical significance in the development of one of the most iconic superheroes, has made it a highly sought-after item among collectors and enthusiasts. It represents a fascinating piece of comic book history and provides insight into the creative process behind the creation of Batman. 2. Inspired by Leonardo da Vinci. The inspiration for Batman's cape, drawn from Leonardo da Vinci's ornithopter design, is a testament to the character's grounding in a combination of fantasy and real-world innovation. Da Vinci, known for his foresight in conceiving inventions far ahead of his time, provides a historical anchor to Batman's otherwise fantastical world. The ornithopter, with its large, bat-like wings, was an ideal model for Batman's cape, symbolizing both the character's connection to bats and his human, non-superpowered status. This choice of inspiration aligns Batman with the Renaissance ideals of humanism and the pursuit of knowledge, echoing Bruce Wayne's own dedication to learning and self-improvement. Batman's creators, Kane and Finger, were known for their ability to blend diverse influences in creating the character. By drawing from Da Vinci, they not only created a more believable and relatable hero, but also imbued him with a sense of timelessness. The cape, as part of Batman's arsenal, becomes not only a tool for fighting crime, but also a symbol of the character's deeper connection to human creativity and ingenuity. It's a brilliant reflection of the character's ethos, using human intellect and resources to fight injustice. 3. Alfred wasn't originally his butler. Alfred Pennyworth's evolution from bumbling detective to Bruce Wayne's sophisticated and loyal butler is a journey that mirrors the broader evolution of the Batman series. Introduced in Batman number 16 in 1943, Alfred's initial portrayal was a far cry from the sophisticated, poised figure he is today. At first, Alfred provided comic relief, a stark contrast to the darker elements of Batman's world. His transformation began with the 1943 Batman serial, where Alfred was depicted as thin, mustachioed, and more dignified, an image that quickly carried over to the comics. This change in Alfred's character coincided with a shift in the Batman series to a more serious and sophisticated tone. As Bruce Wayne's butler, Alfred became an integral part of the Batman mythos, providing emotional support, tactical guidance, and even medical aid to Batman and his allies. Alfred's evolution from marginal comic book character to father figure and moral compass for Bruce Wayne reflects the increasing depth and complexity of the Batman story. His presence allows for the exploration of Batman's human side and provides a counterbalance to the physicality and intensity of Batman's vigilante activities. For real bats used in research. Bob Kane and Bill Finger's decision to conduct in-depth research on bats by visiting a bat cave in upstate New York underscores their commitment to authenticity in the creation of Batman. This excursion allowed them to observe firsthand the behavior, movements, and physical characteristics of bats, providing invaluable insights that would influence Batman's design and gadgets. This commitment to incorporating real-life elements into Batman's character was a relatively novel approach at the time, and contributed significantly to the character's realism and appeal. The characteristics of real bats, such as their ability to navigate in the dark, their distinctive wing structure, and their role in the ecosystem, were woven into Batman's mythos. Batman's cape. His use of a bat persona to instill fear in criminals, and his reliance on heightened senses and gadgets for navigation and combat are directly influenced by these real-world Bat characteristics. This research not only enriched Batman's character, but also demonstrated a respect for the natural world by subtly educating readers about these often misunderstood creatures. This blend of fact and fiction in the creation of Batman is a hallmark of the character's enduring appeal, allowing readers to connect with him on a more realistic level. 5. The evolution of the Batmobile. The Batmobile's evolution from a simple red sedan to the iconic vehicle it is today is a fascinating journey that mirrors the evolution of Batman himself. In its earliest iterations, the Batmobile was nondescript, lacking the distinctive features and advanced technology that would become synonymous with Batman's ride. As Batman's character evolved and became more sophisticated, so did his vehicle. The Batmobile became a symbol of Batman's ingenuity, resourcefulness, and technological prowess. Over the years, it has been equipped with an array of gadgets and features, including armor, advanced weaponry, and sophisticated surveillance equipment, making it an integral part of Batman's crime-fighting arsenal. The design of the Batmobile has also changed dramatically over time, with each iteration reflecting the artistic and technological sensibilities of the time. From sleek, futuristic designs to more militaristic and rugged interpretations, the evolution of the Batmobile is a visual representation of the changing nature of Batman's character and the world he inhabits. More than just a means of transportation for Batman, the Batmobile is a symbol of his identity, a manifestation of his crime-fighting mission, and a reflection of the ever-changing landscape of comic book art and storytelling. 6 Influences of Zorro and the Shadow. The influences of Zorro and the Shadow on the creation of Batman reveal the character's roots in earlier pulp fiction and adventure stories. Zorro, with his dual identity as nobleman Don Diego and masked vigilante Zorro, provided a template for Batman's own dual life as Bruce Wayne and Batman. This concept of a hero leading a double life, using a mask and costume to hide his true identity while fighting injustice, became a central theme of Batman's character. Similarly, the Shadow, a mysterious and sinister character from pulp magazines, influenced Batman's methods and use of fear as a weapon. The Shadow's talent for stealth, his role as a detective, and his influence on the criminal underworld were all traits that Batman would come to embody. The influence of these two characters on the creation of Batman demonstrates the blend of mystery, adventure, and vigilante justice that defines Batman. It also illustrates how comic book creators often build on and reinterpret existing characters and themes, creating new stories that resonate with audiences while paying homage to their predecessors. 7 Batman's no-killing rule not original. Batman's famous no-killing rule was not part of his original character. In his early comic books, Batman was depicted using weapons and showing little regard for the lives of his enemies. This portrayal reflected the tougher tone of early superhero and pulp stories. However, as the character evolved and the comic book industry began to consider the impact of its stories on young readers, Batman's character was softened. The introduction of the Comics Code Authority in 1954, which set guidelines for comic book content, played a significant role in solidifying Batman's no-kill policy. This change marked a significant shift in Batman's character, from a vigilante willing to use deadly force to a hero who values all life and seeks justice without resorting to killing. This evolution reflects broader changes in societal attitudes toward violence and heroism, and has become a defining characteristic of Batman's character, distinguishing him from other superheroes and contributing to his complexity and appeal. 8 First superhero to have a sidekick. Batman's role as the first superhero to have a sidekick, with the introduction of Robin, is a significant milestone in comic book history. Introduced in Detective Comics number 38 in 1940, Robin was created to attract a younger audience and provide a character that younger readers could relate to. The introduction of Robin also served to lighten the tone of Batman comics, which had been dark and serious. Robin brought a sense of fun and adventure to the stories, and his presence allowed for more dynamic storytelling. The relationship between Batman and Robin also added depth to Batman's character, showing him as a mentor and father figure. This dynamic would become a staple of superhero comics, with many other heroes later introducing their own sidekicks. Robin's introduction was not only a significant development in the Batman series, but also had a lasting impact on the superhero genre as a whole, establishing the sidekick as an important element of superhero storytelling. 9. The practical origins of the Bat-Signal. The Bat-Signal, one of the most iconic elements of the Batman mythology, was created as both a narrative device and a symbol. Introduced as a means for the Gotham City Police Department to summon Batman, the Bat-Signal served a practical purpose in the stories, providing a believable way for law enforcement to contact a vigilante working outside the law. More importantly, the Bat-Signal became a symbol of Batman's partnership with the police and his status as the protector of Gotham City. It also served as a psychological weapon, a visible reminder to Gotham's criminals that Batman is always watching. The Bat-Signal reflects the dual nature of Batman's fight against crime. It represents the law and order aspect of his mission, while also symbolizing the fear and intimidation he uses as a vigilante. This duality is a key aspect of Batman's character, and the Bat-Signal is a perfect embodiment of it. 10. The changing Bat-Signal. The evolution of the Bat-Signal on Batman's chest reflects the character's adaptability and the changing artistic styles and sensibilities over the years. From its first appearance as a simple bat silhouette, the bat symbol has undergone numerous redesigns. Each iteration has reflected not only the artistic style of the time, but also changes in the character of Batman himself. The symbol has ranged from simple and cartoonish to more complex and stylized designs, reflecting shifts in the tone of Batman's stories, from light and adventurous to dark and serious. More than just a logo, the bat symbol is an integral part of Batman's identity, representing his mission to strike fear into the hearts of criminals and his role as a symbol of hope and justice for the citizens of Gotham. The evolution of the bat symbol is a visual representation of the enduring nature of Batman's character, constantly evolving to remain relevant and resonate with new generations of fans.